Checking in with the Johnny Appleseed Metro Park District. Got lots happening this fall, so we're going to get to it. To my immediate left, we've got Miles Cartwright, and he's Deputy Director with the Park District, and then Tyler Black, the Director. And thank you guys both for coming.
Yeah, you're welcome for having us.
Okay, so fall's a fun time to be outside, and so Tyler, you guys have activities happening all the time. So let's run down some of the fun fall events you got.
Yeah, I think some of the cooler things are you got the younger kids and Nature Pals. We have Nature Pals that just started first Thursday of every month, ages 3 to 5. So look on our website for that information. They run a whole gamut of information from bugs to owls to playing in a pond, all that kind of stuff. So it's great. We also have Walking Through Autumn, which started this past weekend and runs through the end of October. That's a great program to come out and just get out into the parks. You have hike leaders, and we visit all different types of parks throughout those 2 months, and those are every Saturday starting at 9 o'clock.
I think that's neat that you check out different parks too,
yes.
So you don't go to the same one.
Yep, try to get people a variety.
Yeah.
So, and then we also have basically feeding days at the Meek, which sounds interesting.
Yes, it does.
Feeding days at the Meek deals a lot with our live animals that we use for programs and that kind of thing. It's just a time for people to come in and see how they're taken care of and what we have. So those are the last Thursday of every month, starting at 4 o'clock.
So does that mean like you can give bugs to some of these animals and stuff?
And you can clean their tanks and wash them out with water. And, yeah, well, you can come watch. That would be great.
But is it mainly for kids or adults, or is it everybody?
Every age.
Oh, okay.
Every age.
So every age can check that out.
Anybody can come.
All right, very good. Okay, so Miles, a lot of these things take volunteers. So what kind of opportunities do you guys have for volunteers?
So we've got a couple different opportunities for volunteers. One is seed collection and habitat restoration through our Natural Resources Department. We use a blend of seed mixes, trees, flowers, shrubs, that kind of thing. And it really gives us an opportunity to rehabilitate our own habitats. The other program we have is Critter Care, which is similar to the one Tyler was talking about. It's every Thursday at 4 at their Environmental Education Center. It's geared towards 8th and 12th graders. And if you're interested, you can contact the Park District for that.
I want to go back to seed collection and the habitat. So we're planting them, we're helping you plant them, or we're gathering them so you plant them later?
Both.
Okay.
We're gathering and then replanting.
Okay, all right, and so you tell us where to go and how to do this? Or?
Yep.
Oh, that's pretty cool. So sometimes nature needs help, I guess you would say.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, all right, cool.
Definitely.
All right. So also a big event, I know that this reenactment has really become cool at Lauer Farms, which is a neat way to use that facility too, since it's historical.
It is very much a really cool way to utilize the facility. Started out with us being a little bit more involved, and now there's a nonprofit that's kind of taken over, and we're just providing the space and a few other odds and ends for them to utilize throughout that weekend. But the reenactment, the Lauer Farms 1944 reenactment happens October 14th and 15th this year. The 14th, it starts at noon and runs until 6, and then the 15th, it starts at noon and runs until 4. So great opportunity to come learn about the home front World War II type of informational event.
That's really neat. Okay, and this is kind of fun. Halloween, coming up at the end of October on the 28th, you have Meet the Wild.
Yeah, Meet the Wild has taken on a life of its own as well. It started out with an idea from some local law enforcement to get kids more engaged with law enforcement and to be out in the parks. We've kind of transitioned that into being engaged with the park rangers, which are still law enforcement.
Sure.
And park rangers, our park rangers lead hikes through that evening, and kids get to visit and see some of our naturalists dressed as different animals or creatures that they would find in the forest. So pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. Do you need a reservation for that, or do you just show up that night?
Nope, just that night, October 28th. 5 to 8 p.m. at Teddy Bear Park.
Very cool. Very neat, fun things. Go to the parks during the fall, right?
Go to the parks. Great time to be outside.
All right. Well, Miles and Tyler, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, don't go away. We'll take a look at the weather forecast next.